What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to the Den. I'm your host, Ed Honcho. I'm glad that you could join me this evening in the Den, the best conversation on the internet. The reason why I feel that way is because of all you wonderful people who join this community each and every evening and, share your thoughts, whether it be, I don't know if I say each and every evening. It's been kind of hopscotchy lately. But, whether you share your thoughts via the line, calling in, texting in, via the chat or any other of these various mediums. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you, communicating and just being a part of the conversation. I really do. And again, I thank you for giving me, the privilege to get to chop it up with you guys every evening. But tonight's going to be a short day, right? And I'm going to tell you why. I'm not going to bullshit you. So, I love y'all. Den folk, y'all are wonderful, great, amazing people. 99.3% of y'all. But, sometimes those good old Den discords after the stream, which I encourage everybody to come to. Like, you're missing out. You're really missing out. Like, I think that you get a chance to see a different side of the Den folk when you're in the Discord. That's not always a good thing. It's not always a bad thing. I think it just depends on the conversation that's going at the time. It can be very interesting. So, but last night, another good conversation, great evening, whatever you want to call it. I stayed up to damn near 4 o'clock in the morning, talking with y'all, and I got up at 6. And I'm going to be honest, like, I've been trying to minimize the junk I drink, the little bullshit energy drinks, stuff like that. I don't need to be consuming that stuff, so I'm going to tough it out. I ain't as tough as I once was, right? But I was tough once as I ever was. Is that how the song goes? Something like that. But so we'll see. But it's probably just I'm not gonna say probably. I guarantee you it's not gonna be a full 2 hours a stream. But we'll slide to the Discord after that, and then I will fall asleep and snore on you guys, like some of your favorite Den folk do every night in the Discord. It's super crazy. Like, I didn't know that it was what it was, but it's the Discord. Like, the Discord is it's like the Den dark web or some shit. All the good shit, the A-OK shit, conversations that are barely justifiable happening in the Den, here. And then what? I thought I updated that thing. I thought I'm going to turn it back to 30. That fucking number is getting my fucking nerves. Didn't I say that? No, I fixed that. Oh, no, I didn't. It's the fucking wrong thing, that's why. Which, yeah, so enough talking about and wasting time about how we're going to be short. And let's see what we got joining us tonight, man. And then let's get some good conversation going. We're going to talk about a couple of things, man. We'll talk about Joe Biden a little bit. A little bit of Biden. We're going to talk about something I've been wanting to do. I think I did one video of it. As y'all see, I kind of changed the thumbnail up. I'm always fucking doing stupid experiments with thumbnails to make them look good and dumb. But I'm going to start just, trying some different content, doing some different things. But, and also, you got to appeal to different stuff. So, I switched it up, right? And I don't even know if I like that thumbnail, honestly. Now that I think about it. It's kind of weird. But I want to talk about fucking niggas ain't shit, right? I think I did one video of that. And I may use this thumb to, maybe I'll do different thumbs for different types of segments. I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Right? Niggas ain't shit. Nas News, right? Niggas ain't shit. NAS. And I got 2 NFL players that I'm going to put on the Nas segment tonight. And their incidents were completely unrelated other than the fact that they're both, or maybe not anymore, NFL players. The WAP video, haven't even heard the song, Haven't actually seen the video in its entirety, but been a lot of backlash, a lot of stuff being said about it. I can see things. You can usually derive some things within a few seconds. So we're gonna speak on that a little bit tonight. Again, hopefully we get to all of this. I'm trying not to rant the whole time. Maybe at least take a call or two. So there's plenty of things to discuss, right? And we'll figure it out. So, again, like I said, let's see what we got joining us, and then let's get into the conversation. Dita Gamma, what's the motherfucking deal? Shout out to Dita Gamma. And I did check on that, and I will get some feedback to you here in just, well, it'll probably be tomorrow. I guarantee you, like after this show, I'm not going to be worth the fuck to anybody in the existence of society. Culture, aka the Donna Discord, what's the motherfucking deal? Miss Bell, hope all is well. How are you doing this evening? The lovely Kay Grace, how are you, ma'am? I hope you are enjoying yourself. Jason S., the Texas Wolverine. What inspired the name change? I like it. John, my favorite New Yorker, what's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. Trixie McFly, how are you doing this evening, ma'am? The lovely Miss Just Sarah, how are you doing this evening, ma'am? Stephanie Paul, how are you doing this evening, ma'am? Prepaid. Oh man. Let me see. Yeah, there was a Discord after the debate night. There's always a Discord. Like, even if the Discord isn't fucking planned, the Discords happen. They're like accidents. Heidi. Hello, Heidi. Broderick Brooks, what's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. DeMarkey. Hello, DeMarkey. How are you, sir? Football 503, what's the motherfucking deal? 335, what's the motherfucking deal? Easy Money, what's the motherfucking deal? What was Heidi's name? I don't know, 335 was the stenographer. What did we say Heidi was? I've forgotten. It's terrible. IG series been fired. I've barely been getting on the Instagram lately, honestly. Like, I don't know. I've been real weird about the last few days. I haven't been doing a whole lot of internet. I don't know. So, a couple of things going on, right? Calhoun, I see you. So one of these things that's going on, like I said, is the Biden thing, right? And so Joe Biden insulted me, right? And Joe Biden has been making statements his entire life. He like, we talk about Joe Biden being old and maybe losing it, but Joe Biden has been doing this like his entire political career. You know what I'm saying? Like he's been saying the stupidest of shit. Like, this is just who he is. And maybe it's more noticeable now because he's at the forefront of stuff. But he probably is also deteriorating. Maybe it's just getting a little bit more frequent. But one, like last night I told you, fucking Joe's been spamming me, man. And I don't like that shit. I thought that shit was fucking illegal. Like, I have still yet to determine who is giving Joe my information. I believe Facebook's behind. I want to believe that. No, actually no, because that's a different email. And it's really weird too, because like I said, I rarely use the email that I'm fucking getting hit up on. And it's actually but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the other. Just like 2 or 3 other fucking Democratic candidates from like different places. Like, even I'm like, who the fuck are these people? I've never signed up for anything. I don't sign up for political shit. I don't even fucking entertain him most of the time. So I'm just curious as to how Joe has gotten my information. And if he's this annoying, he's not even president yet. I don't know what to think about him if he ever did fall asleep in the White House. So, but Joe said something about Hispanics. Right? and y'all know, Spanish are my favorite people. And it's an interesting relationship because, I know the views of certain Hispanics towards certain, not certain, like all niggas. I've been doing this for a while. There's some things I used to get into back when I was younger. I had some friends, some associates, and they were just like, hey, look, man, certain things, certain people, they're just not gonna fuck with you. Don't matter how stand up of a guy you are. Doesn't matter. Like it's the color of your skin. It just is what it is, right? Well, it is. I get it. Like people do what they do. I don't really give a fuck. Like I'm not out here to try to really like convince the world to think this way or that way. Like I'm actually more interested in why people think the way they do than I am in trying to change the way people think. Like you do you. But it doesn't change my perspective, just like I know that there are, there's people of every fucking race that are racist towards everybody else. Like, it doesn't change my perspective to anybody. Like, it's a case-by-case basis. It just is what it is. Now, I say this because there's been a lot of interesting takes on what was said. And basically he said, to paraphrase, was that, unlike niggas and like black folks, Hispanics are diverse, right? And some people got mad. Some people got real mad. And some people are Joe supporters are mad and upset. Well, if you're mad at Joe saying this now, then you haven't been paying attention. Like, I told y'all that. I caught the shit while I was locked up. Like, Joe saying crazy shit about black people being a monolith, basically. Like, the coded language that was used. Let me see if I can remember exactly how he said it. It was basically about black people being the most loyal. Like it was something along the lines of like loyal and reliable, or so basically saying you niggas ain't going nowhere. Y'all gonna vote Democrat until the day you fucking die. Basically, is what he's saying. And what he's saying with the Hispanic thing is basically that it's a more difficult vote to obtain because Hispanic people don't all think the same, as no fucking group should. But for some reason, in this country of America, the United States of America that we live in, for some reason, people who look like me, and several of you in the chat, are just like it's like their life depends on it. Like they don't, y'all. I don't know if you ever saw that movie. I think I talked about it once. That Timberlake movie, where you fucking they would like exchange time. Like your life was your currency, basically. Like motherfuckers would exchange time. Like they fucking do this little weird wrist thing. You can't even see I'm sitting low. They do this little weird wrist thing and fucking change time, and you would live longer. Your shit clocked out, and shit, you was dead. It was just, but I thought it was actually pretty interesting concept. But anyway, like. I say all that. Look, I started thinking about the goddamn movie and lost the point I was trying to fucking make about it. But, like, we're in this weird situation in this country, right? Where, like, we want to get mad about everything. We want to get upset about everything. But it doesn't, I don't think it impacts all of us the same. I think some people wake up looking to get pissed off. I think some of us are, like, waking up looking to deflect the nonsense. And then I think there's like some people who are just caught in the middle. And I think some people who are just like on the outside, not looking in, like they just don't give a fuck about it. I find myself in that place. Sometimes I just hear shit and I'm like, this cannot be real. This has to be made up. But I'm not mad at what Joe said. Because again, this isn't the first time Joe has said it. He's just said it in a different way. He's just rephrasing it. He's just looking at it from a different perspective, addressing a different group from the same perspective, honestly. And so I don't see why anybody's mad. Like, but then I saw people do some stupid things like, I don't think everybody got what was going on. Because there were people who were upset about what he said. Basically saying all black people think the same. But here's the deal, right? Here's the deal. Let me tell you the craziest thing about what Joe Biden said, like the craziest part about it, and this is gonna blow y'all's mind. Like I don't know if y'all realize or if y'all were paying attention when he said this, and what made this thing he said so crazy is that it's fucking true. Surprise, niggas. Like, it's fucking true. So, what is there to be mad about? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is there to be upset about? He didn't tell a lie. Because the crazy thing about it is, niggas, man, black folks, I'm using it interchangeably tonight. I'm on one. I'm sleepy. I'm like a baby. You know, when they get grumpy, when they tired. But I got shit to say. All right, so it has to be said. But it's just like, you know, it's the fucking truth. So niggas will tell you, we don't all think the same. We don't all think alike. We don't know. There's so much variety and so much diversity within the black community itself and the way we do things and all this, And there is. Don't get me wrong. There's some amazing things. There's some things I do enjoy. A lot of things I enjoy about being black. A lot of things I could probably do without. A lot of things I don't necessarily attribute to black or white or a racial thing. It's just, it is what it is. But you got your pros and your cons. I think with everything, you got pros and cons, right? So, again, but as soon as me, black man, dreadlocks, tattoos, I look like somebody or something that's supposed to think one way. And I start saying stuff, and it doesn't coincide. Like, I don't know, maybe I don't know how thoughts operate. Like, I don't tinker with brains. Okay, I don't know any of these. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a therapist. I'm none of these things. I'm like a ghetto therapist. Like, that's what we do. This is ghetto therapy that we do. But I think like when you talk to those kind of niggas, black folks, however you want to call them, because this is where niggas and black folks are interchangeable when it comes to politics. Like other shit, I'm like, this is the difference between niggas and black folks. When it comes to politics, niggas, like, everybody voting the same, so it's obviously, it's interchangeable, right, when we talk politics. And so, like I said, but as soon as you aren't saying the things that, I guess those thoughts aren't transferring, they're not locking in this mold that they have in their mind that it should, and it's just, hey, those thoughts are not fitting in place. Why is this not clicking? I don't like what you're saying. And it's not that you're wrong. It's not that you're incorrect. It's not that you're even saying it in a tone that is disrespectful. I just don't like what you're saying because it doesn't make me feel good. Therefore, it must be invalid, right? That's the logic that a lot of people are operating on, right? It just, I don't comprehend. It doesn't make me feel good, so it must be racist, it must be bad. And, we talk about math being fucking bad. Let a little motherfucker short your check on some bad math, and then see what you feel is racist or some shit like that. Stupid shit. The what is it? The soft bigotry of low expectations. It's a fucking great quote. But that's what it is. Like, and that's what niggas don't even realize. They're bigoted towards themselves. Like, you don't think you're capable, honestly. And so you want the fucking easy way out. You want the bullshit. You want to fucking, I don't know, man. But like I said, but as soon as a black person thinks different, doesn't fall in line, as soon as, honestly, this is where it gets real crazy. Right? It's where it gets real crazy. As a black person saying that you are not a Democrat, and again, this is not even saying that you're a Republican. You could be, independent, conservative, libertarian or Green Party. Like, you automatically become the bad guy. You left the plantation? What's wrong with you? Kanye. They're mad at Kanye, right? They complained all this time about the lack of diversity in these campaigns and these elections. They complained the whole time that, we want this, we want diversity, we want women, we want, whatever. You had the gay guy drinking the 40s. I don't even know. I think there was some crystal magic woo woo going on in one of the Democrats. I don't even know. Anyway, but you know, you say you kind of like double talk, you know, and like I said, we're back in a situation where if you're not saying what they want to hear, then you become the enemy. Diversity, Kanye, and regardless of how serious you take Kanye or not, right? They were mad. I think there was they said there was some GOP campaign guy, advisor, whatever, I don't know, lawyer maybe, helping to get Kanye on the ballots, right? Like,
I mean,
as a
was he
whole.
lying? He's been
Um,
in politics longer than I've been alive. Jim Crow Joe knows the Negro.
Appreciate the love, Dad. Yes, yes. Joe knows. But yeah, and that's the thing. Like, yeah, that's why it's crazy, right? And that's the thing. The fucking career politicians, right? These motherfuckers been in it for decades, yet still got these fucking problems. That's who you want to hire. But the moment some diversity appears in the race, not under the party that you're blindly loyal to, but the moment some diversity appears in the race, as in the form of a black man, Kanye West, running for president, who's people telling you not to vote for him? Don't do that. That's going to take black votes away from the Democrats. Whoa. You guys were just complaining about the lack of diversity. You know, I don't know if maybe it's the Marxism, it's the feminism in the movement, or I don't know what's going on. The black community was getting permeated. That's got the mentality so fucked up. Maybe if it was a woman running, independent black woman, or a LGBT black person, then maybe it would be okay. But Kanye, you know, preaching pro-life, you know, about worshiping God, family. Seems to be real high on the family thing. Nah, don't give the black guy black votes, right? That makes sense. This is the whole platform you've been preaching is, you know, diversity or inclusivity, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And, you know, you get that option, but then you don't want to do that. Why? And here's my thing, too. If you're afraid of fucking Kanye stealing votes away, and everybody knows it's not going to be stealing votes from Trump, it's going to be stealing votes away from Joe Biden, then what does that say about fucking Joe Biden, right? Because if Kanye's been out here, we've been vacillating back and forth to whether or not Kanye is sane, or if he's on or off his meds, or what's going on, and you still have a healthy concern that Kanye West could significantly impact Joe Biden's campaign, well, then what does that say about fucking Joe? It's not a problem with Kanye. That's not the issue. It's not the problem with anybody. But fucking Joe Biden. Yeah. So I'm leave it at that. So I had a couple other things I wanted to get into, right? And like I said, how long have I been ranting? I've probably been ranting for a minute. I don't see the clock. Let me talk for a while. And DeAndre Baker, Darius Geis. These niggas, right? If you haven't heard, two NFL players, separate incidents. Geis is a very special story to me, and I'm gonna get to that. And I'm gonna get to him second. DeAndre Baker went out, hanging out with niggas a couple months back. Him and I forgot who the other one was. God damn, his name slips my mind. I'm gonna think of it in just a second. Basically, out there kicking it, right? That little kickback, get on the table, playing some cards. NFL players in the house, y'all. You know, big money in the house, y'all. Finessed out some change. Didn't like what happened. Respond in the most niggerish way possible. You, a professional football player, making millions of dollars a year, decides to rob the people who hit you with the okie doke. It'd be different if you was some random nigga off the street and you probably get away with, you don't need no fucking ski mask and nothing like that. And fucking know who the fuck you are, depending on the situation. You're an NFL player. You're two NFL players. Everybody knows exactly who the fuck you are, especially in the environment that you were fucking in. It's going to be a wrap for you, my friend. It's pretty much a done deal for Baker. The guy that was with him, they told him they didn't even want him. They I think they dropped charges. They said they didn't drop. It was insufficient evidence, I think, against the other player. And so now here you are, with what could have been a promising career. It's probably going to be looking like a little stint. And that's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very unfortunate. But hey, we're living in a society, we're all tolerant and forgiving now, so maybe he does his time, and if he's still young enough, he can get another shot. Good luck with that. No pun intended. Darius Geis. I talked about him a while back because I use him often as an example when I talk about niggas when they get in the NFL, like the shit they shouldn't be fucking doing. He's that guy, right? But it's not like I have a whole bunch of stories about him. I just know him, but it was just one fucking story. There was one story about him going and buying his mom a car. And I can't even remember what the car was. I don't know if it was whatever it was. It was a nice vehicle, you know. I got my contract. Let me go buy mama a car. This is the story of every young black athlete. Young black male athlete. Gotta go buy mama a car. I have no issue with that, right? But go get your mom the updated version of whatever vehicle she was riding you around in. You know, that's reasonable, that's sensible. You got your mom fucking Jaguars and fucking just exotic cars and doing all these fucking crazy things, right? And this is the fucked up thing to say, but your mama don't deserve that shit, right? If like the only option, the only shot that you possibly ever had of being worth a fuck was being pushed through athletics, like that's the only thing that that was encouraged, and most man worth a fuck don't deserve that shit. Now if she pushed your education and all these other things, I'm not saying that every mom is doing that, right? Like, of course, we know but I'm just saying there's a lot that are. She don't deserve it. But anyway, like I said, so when he pulled up on his mom, guys, in this video that they put on ESPN or somewhere, she looked to still be living in a sketchy environment, and I'm sure the vehicle that he pulled up in was more than a residence in which she was staying. Also, I think he made a comment about, not getting a house yet, et cetera, et cetera. Well, now it's probably not going to happen for Mr. Darius Geis. Because Darius Geis, who I believe was injured last year, actually. Last year's rookie year, and he got hurt. So again, another young guy, promising career out of the window, has been cut from the Washington football team. Oh, shit, pardon me. This is what I'm telling you. That's why I say it's going to be a short sauce. We'll slide in the Discord immediately after that. Like, y'all can hear it growing worse. Well, not worse, but increasingly groggy in the voice. But yeah, domestic violence situation. It's a wrap for you. Like, what is up with these running backs and the domestic attacks? Like, I mean, is he a fan of Ray Rice? Did he model himself? His running style similar to Ray Rice? His punching style similar to Ray Rice? Who knows? Yeah.
When you are on that plateau of wealth and notoriety, you have to conduct yourself accordingly. Sad to see young people blowing a once-in-a-lifetime chance to do awesome things.
I agree. Appreciate the love, Dan, man. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Like, I don't think people realize how sensitive those situations are. Oh man, that shit can be yanked from you. Like, you thinking I'm a player. People are showing love to you. You got money and all this stuff. So it's like you're looking at things one way. And I don't know how grounded a lot of those guys are. If you've always been put on a pedestal like your whole life, you kind of have these expectations, these ways of thinking and things like that. And some of them have a hard time adjusting to it. It is what it is. I've been neglecting y'all in the chat tonight because I've been trying to get about monologues. I know if I look in the chat, it's gonna be real bad, and I'm gonna derail the whole thing. So I'm trying my best not to look. I see it moving here and there. I just can't do it. I'm trying to toughen. I'm trying to be a better streamer for the people. Let's talk about this thing. Tax collector, right? A lot of Shia LaBeouf, whatever. LaBeouf. Brownface has been accused of doing brownface, impersonating a Hispanic person. But, which I don't realize he's just one of the many diverse people in the Hispanic community that Joe Biden was talking about. So put two and two together, which I like. Nah, but the funny thing about this, right, is this fucking movie, I think it's called The Tax Collector. Excuse me, I apologize. I really do apologize for yelling. I'm definitely running on fumes. Like, I'm just 2 hours ain't enough. But yeah, right. So The Tax Collector. I found it really amusing because I was looking at some stuff before I got on the stream today. That in the top 20 on Google Trends, that The Tax Collector, the movie, and Tax-Free Weekend were like trending within like a spot of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like one other thing was in between that. I thought that was just funny. Pointless, but I found it to be very amusing. I don't even know what's going on with Tax-Free Weekend. Can you Tax-Free Weekend with the Rona? Let's see. The last thing I want to speak on, right? And like I said, I wanted to, kind of see where it was going to go, and then, but I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. Like, I ain't worth the fuck. I am not worth the shit. So what's probably going to happen is this, and again, I hate to disappoint anybody or upset anybody, but I know I've been neglecting the den folk as of late. I'll probably finish the rant and probably end up sliding into the in the Discord, chop it up, and I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably be in Broderick y'all in a few. Y'all will be heard me snoring and shit. The WAP video, right? I haven't watched it. Cardi B, I think is in the video. I think it's a Cardi B song. People are mad. Like, why y'all just hate the Kardashians? Why? They don't even be doing nothing. Y'all just hate them. They just be breathing. Y'all just don't like them. Because they were mad that one of them genders was in it. One of them Jenner Dashians. They all the same person. But one of them Jenner Dashians was in the video, and black women were not very happy about it. But my thing, if it's a Cardi B song, like, is Cardi B a black woman? That's like the thing. And so people were mad, like, oh, it could have been another black woman cameo, but it was like a bunch of black women cameo. Like, who said it had to be all black women? You know what I mean? So, I find the fact that people really got mad. Like, I can understand one thing. Oh, okay, see in the video, it is what it is. It's like, I did see the little clip of what it was like, basically walking down a fucking hallway or something. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, this is the shit we're getting upset about. This is the shit we're getting fucking mad about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the craziest shit, right? Like, it's super crazy. Like, I don't understand. how let me say, because I thought about bringing Fish being back for a night, DeMarc. I thought about it. I don't know. I would, I would do it, but I'd probably do it. It probably wouldn't be on the, watch. Probably be like in the Discord for like one night, and probably do a, anyway, I don't know. We'll have to see. There's a lot of nuance to that, but one day, I would definitely, I'll do it one time, bring it back just for the triple OGs. You know what I'm saying? Say, but yeah. See on D-Live. I'm gonna get over that fucking D-Live. I'm gonna fuck. It's just like my thing is I'll be all over the place, and so I'm gonna have to get it right. No, that's what it was. Some hoes in his house that they did. I hadn't heard the song. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's some hoes. Done that Lil Jon shit. I like them hoes. It's all medically. Yes, half the Texas medical. I don't know. It was all. I don't know if it was cool. So I'm doing it because I'm being rebellious. Nah. But here's the deal. Like I said, yeah, the whole thing about them being mad about that. Like I don't care about them being mad about Kylie, right? What some motherfuckers should be mad about is how fucking black women are portrayed, and y'all are begging to portray more black women like this. Like, this is what y'all doing. Like, this is why I say motherfuckers don't make no fucking sense. Like, the shit is fucking stupid. It's really fucking dumb. You know, don't treat me like a sex object and a this and a that. And you're getting a fucking video about basically being a fucking sex object, and you're gonna throw more black women in. Respect me. You know, I'm a mind and all this other stuff. I don't see your fucking mind no goddamn music video. I don't know your fucking grade point average. See you fucking scantily clad, half a titty hanging out. That's all I give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you don't get to have it both ways, unfortunately. You know what I mean? It's just because humans are, we're simple and complicated at the same damn time. You know, so it just depends on, I guess, the subject that we're speaking on. But I think niggas, or black people as a whole around, you know, the spectrum, whether you give a fuck, you watch or whatever, like there's just too much attention. You know, give it to the fucking Kardashians, and y'all made them popular. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, honestly, probably until, I don't even know when that was. Like, I couldn't have told you what Kim Kardashian looked like until maybe around the time she had that fucking magazine cover, maybe. I think, I don't know. What was that? The fucking champagne? Like, I didn't even know what the fuck she looked like. I knew, you know, of course, you hear the names. I don't give a fuck. I still barely can tell. I don't know what the rest of them look like. I know what she was like. But it's like the fact, you know, people got so ingrained and so deep into what their fucking family, like, I ain't mad at them. Like, y'all let them do it. Y'all encouraged it and cheered for them the whole way there. And then, you know, y'all ain't reading no ROI on this shit, and y'all mad about it now. So, you know, it is what it is. But again, like I say, at what point, when are the women folk going to be tired of being portrayed, again, like I say, as sex objects, as hoes, and all of these things? I mean, but if you're cool with it, I mean, it's no big deal. You know, if you with the shit, you know, just say something. You just say a little something, you know what I mean? You talk about it. But, no, like, what y'all want to put more women and associate more women with this look, this thought, this whatever, you feel me? Like, no, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. So, like I said, how about this, right? Because I don't know. Because I know it's going to be real short. Like I said, I'm sliding in the Discord after this. Maybe we do a makeup stream or something. I'll see. We'll see. Maybe bring back a whole Kush then. Just one time. I don't know, man. I gotta see. I gotta think about that. Because I would like to. You know, I wouldn't lie about it. I think it would be interesting with a new crowd, like, but just do the whole old Kush Den thing where it was really, really random, where motherfucker would come in with a topic, not even have anything thought out about the fucking topic, and just talk about something fucking completely different the whole show. And then, like, in the last fucking 5 minutes, say something about the topic so that way it's not clickbait. And then end the fucking stream. Here's the deal, man. Like I said, I fucks with y'all. I do. Y'all want to chop it up and slide in Discord. I'll be honest with someone, but I'm debating, man. I'm debating maybe doing a little for the triple OG 5X, triple O 5-time OGs. Maybe bring some back. Probably be in the Discord or something. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I'd have to make some phone calls. But I don't give a shit. But we'll see. Again, I'm trying to produce, man. I'm tired. I'm going to be in the Discord for like 5 minutes till I catch myself nodding off, and then go from there. But I thank y'all for showing up. Again, I apologize. But I did want to make sure at least we do a little something tonight. But I'm fucking gassed. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm sitting there rubbing my head. I'm up there halfway tapping out. So, until next time, I'm trying to produce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Like I say, look out for something tomorrow. Cause like I don't want to leave y'all hanging like this. So we may try to do something tomorrow. Just I'll either post in the Discord or in the Facebook group or whatever it may be. Make sure you follow on all the proper social medias. Yeah. To the Discord. Tally out. I'll put the link in the the chat here in just a second.